Yo, what up guys? What would you build in this game of Syndra? Let's break it down. So we are the only AP on our team right here. We're playing against decently squishy champions. They're not gonna overly build MR since we have 380 champions in our team. So it would seem like flat magic penetration, being Ludens, sorcery shoes, shadow flame, would have extremely high value in this game. So is Ludens into Sorks into Shadow Flame the actual build that's the best in this game? The answer to that is no. It actually isn't. Because I was looking towards Nemesis OPGG and I looked into this game and he actually went for a completely different kind of build. He went for Liandry's, into Cosmic, into Lucidities, and then into Rabadons. And I was like wondering, why does he go these items even in a game where he is the only AP champion against a squishy team composition? And he does it in different games as well. And it really fascinated me. And I was like, okay, why would he do that? So I looked up his OPGG and I saw actually that he was building Liandry's into Cosmic and Lucidity's boots every single game. And that led me to question my own Syndra build, because I've been going a lot of Ludens. I've been going some Cosmic. I've been experimenting with some Cosmic, but I've been mainly going Sorcery Shoes and of course Rabadons afterwards. And I was like, okay, if Nemesis is doing it, then I need to give it an honest shot. So I did. And I played it for a few games and I can tell you guys, it's absolutely broken. Alright, so we're going to be looking at why this build is so unbelievably good. The main reason why this build is so unbelievably good is because of the immense amount of CDR that we're going to be getting. We're going to be reaching up to 135 ability haste, and that's just an insane amount compared to the just barely 30 if we go for the Ludens build into Shadowflame and Sorks. So it's a massive amount of CDR that we actually get that we otherwise don't have access to, and that allows us to get so many more rotations of our spells off in the game, which actually makes up for the damage that we theoretically lose with the full magic penetration build. But the most value that we gain out of this is actually with our E's and our W's, because our W's actually have an amount of true damage that they do. And if we can get more damage off with those W's, even though we have the same amount of HP, it doesn't really need the flat magic penetration. So more CDR will actually mean more damage in that case. It also will completely change the amount of balls that we get onto the ground. With this amount of CDR, we regularly get 7 balls on the ground, which means that our ult also deals more damage. If we can take a look, with this amount of CDR, without blue buff, I have 108 CDR. And it's already giving me an 8 seconds cooldown on my E, which is an absolute day and night difference if we compare it to the 30 CDR where we have about 13-14 seconds on our E. So we get just way more spell rotations off, and that makes our champion a bit more forgiving, but also gives us more possibilities to get these picks in the mid to late game. And a single pick with an E can be absolutely game changing. So that's about the damage part when it comes. We also get more move speed from the Cosmic Drive, and move speed is actually a very undervalued stat on Syndra, because move speed is so unbelievably good, because this will also allow us to kite better. It will also allow us to land more ease, because the closer we can get, the better we can space from the enemies, the better and the easier it is to land our ease and also chase the enemies. So that also gives a lot of benefits, and I actually I wholeheartedly believe that this build is better against health stackers because of the innate passive of Liandry's, that we actually gain 12% increased damage against champions that build health. That's a massive amount, you know, and I have an easier time actually finishing enemy bruisers, enemy tanks off with this build compared to the Ludens build. Also because we just have more spell rotations, so we can also keep our Liandry's procced. I'm a really big fan of this build currently, and I absolutely think that it makes Syndra's mid to late game even stronger. If we take a look at this fight and how many E's I can put out, we actually go back right here. How many E's can I actually put out? 1 E. I'm gonna miss a lot, but we're just gonna be counting them. And here another E. Very, very high value E, giving my team some more room to guide. So that's 2 E's already. We're gonna get another third E right here. We barely miss out on the kill sadly, but that's okay. And we're gonna go for the 4th E right here, which secures a kill. Because of all this move speed I get from the Cosmic, look how good I can kite, right? 5th E in the pocket, we sadly miss because Ezreal reacts, and it's unbelievable how fast you actually are. And here's the final 6th E. Imagine 6 E's in a team fight, and look at the ability rotations I'm able to get off here. It's absolutely insane, even though I sadly miss out on the kill. The amount of value that I can just put off in this team fight, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I really recommend you guys to just stay to this build. It's, in my opinion, the best build that we can get onto Syndra right now. We still overkill the targets. We don't necessarily need the magic penetration. I'm a really big fan of what this build gives us for utility in the mid to late game. And I have a lot more ease carrying my team in these team fights as well. So let me know how this build feels for you guys. I hope you guys are excited to try it out because it's really, really good. And let me know how it is. All right, see you later, guys.